What's up guys, it's Miles again for episode 3 of my 20k Ultimate Team. This time I've got a Bundesliga team, so I hope you enjoyed the last episode and let's see who I've got. You can see at a quick glance, I actually really like a lot of players in this team. The only thing I'll say about the Bundesliga is the defence, especially the left backs, are really poor. So anyway, start off with my keeper. I've got Adler in there. Adler, he's a really good player, and I actually had quite a few coins left, so I could have actually bought Neuer. And Neuer, he's a beast in real life. I've seen him play and he's so good, but when I actually see him on the game, he plays awful for me. He's really rubbish, his reactions are terrible, and that might just personally be me, because I've heard a lot of people say that Neuer's a beast and he might also be good in form. But anyway, I got Adler. Adler's good, he's got good reflex, good diving. Other stats are average compared to other keepers I've had on this series. So you know, he's overall a good keeper, 84 rating, pretty cheap. I got him for 700 coins. Excuse me. So I'd certainly consider getting Adler. Right, my two centre backs. First of all, I've got Hummels, and then next to him I've got Van Buiten, I think. Buiten, I'm probably wrong about that. I'm not sure. Well, anyway, I don't know too much about the defence of the German league because I've never really used any of them before. But these were the two best I could find. I know Hummels, I'm guessing he's quite good in real life, to say he's been informed twice. So yeah, he's got to be a really good player. And this guy, he had a good defence and head start compared to another centre back which I was going to get, which I can't quite remember now. But anyway, he's got a good defence at 83 and a good head at 85. So he's quite good at keeping the strikers from scoring. He's quite good at knocking the balls out with his head when someone crosses it in with one of their fast wingers. And then now I'll move on to the left and right back. First of all, I'll start off with my right back, which is Philip Lahm. I know you might be thinking an 86 rating and an under 20,000 coin team. Well, he's really cheap. I got him for 3,800, and that was him right back. And I've heard people say that they got him for like less than 1,000 coins. It's ridiculous. He's such a good player. His pace is 84, his dribbling's 83, his pass is 84, and this guy's just recently gone in form, and he's now an 87 rating in form. So he's quite a good player. His defence and head aren't too good, but he's a right back, so I wanted pace on him. Like I said, I got 84 pace, so we can definitely catch up with the wingers. Because I don't know about you, but whenever I'm playing online, it always seems to be the wingers that will run away, and you won't be able to catch him with your defence centre back. So you always need a good right and left back which are fast to try and catch him. So now I'll move on to my left back, which I will not be able to pronounce his name. Molinaro, I assume. He's an alright player, he's just the best left back I could find. I don't think there's one left back in Bundesliga which is over 80 rating, apart from one guy that plays for Bayern Munich, and I can't quite remember his name. He's from like Croatia or something, but he's an informed guy and he's like 30 odd grand, so you know. But anyway, I got this guy just because of his pace. His pace is 84, along with Philip Lahm's, which is 84. And quickly, may I just say about Philip Lahm, I don't know if this is actually true, but I had a B shot with him once from like 40 yards out against one of my friends, and he nailed it. I don't know if that was just luck or if he actually does occasionally score some really good goals. But anyway, yeah, so Lahm's got 84 pace, so this is why I got this guy, because he also had 84 pace, so we can catch up with my with the left mids and right mids. And his defence is actually higher than Lahm's, but like I said, defence doesn't matter too much. The only thing I would say about these two is sometimes when the players say they'll be running down the right, say they're using, I'm trying to think of someone fast, Walcott. I say they're running down the right with Walcott, which has got a 94 pace. It seems to be that two of my defenders, if he's on the, sorry, I'm trying to figure this out, quite stupid. Yeah, so my left back will, if he misses him and he does like a roulette or something and gets around my player, then I'll have some difficulty. and then you'll see my other centre back will come after him, and normally my centre backs are slow, so he could just pace right past me in the Walcott, cross it in, and it always seems to be that Philip Lahm will be marking his man, which will be in this position here with this centre back. He'll never go to Hummels, it'll always stay with Lahm, and Lahm will always have to head it out, and Lahm's heading's awful, so that's the only thing that I don't really like about either of these. That was something I actually considered on my main team. I did have Dani Alves, but he kept conceding goals to me because he was just really poor in his heading stats. I actually swapped him around with Sergio Ramos, and the goals that were scored against me were a lot less from crosses. So anyway, yeah, that's my back four and my keeper. And I'll move on to my middle four. Now I notice I got a left mid, which is Eli playing in right mid, and then I also have Marion playing as a left mid and all. These two are the only reason why I don't have a good right mid, because the best right mid in Bundesliga is Robben, and Robben's at least 40,000, and obviously this is players for under 20k, so it really didn't work out having a Robben on right mid. So yeah, this guy, he's got a good pace at 90 and a good dribble at 87. I don't know what his actual acceleration is to match up with that pace, but anyway, he's a really good player. His shot's pretty poor at 68, and his pass is pretty poor at 73. But it doesn't matter too much because of his pace and dribble, so you'll be able to get into the box, do some dribbling, and probably get it into the net. I don't know what what skill moves he has, what star skill moves, but I'll put it in annotation on the video. Yeah, Marco Marin, I think he's called Marco. Yep. I only found out about this guy from a Moody Swedes Road to Glory, and I basically got him because his dribble's 87, his pace is 84, his shot and pass aren't too bad, but it was basically because of his free kicks. I don't actually know what his free kick ratings are. I just saw him on Moody Swedes video and I thought he's got some pretty good free kicks with him, so he can't be too bad at free kicks. But anyway, yeah, that's Marco Marin. He's a really good free kick taker apparently. And next I'll move on to my two centre mids. As well, I got Schweinsteiger, which I actually bought for 4,000 coins in centre mid. He's really good. His stats are really good. He's got an 84 shot and an 84 dribble and an 87 pass. His actual defence isn't too bad at 79, and also you can play him as a defensive midfielder if you really like to. Which I would say, if you're going to play him as a defensive midfielder, play him with Ballack, because they both have the link of they're both German and they both have decent defence. The only thing that lets Schweinsteiger down is why I'd also probably play him in defensive mid, is because his pace is 69, so he's really quite a slow player. But overall I'd say he's a really good player and you should definitely consider picking him up. Next I have Diego. He plays for Wolfsburg, he's Brazilian, and like most Brazilians, his dribbling's awesome at 87, his pace is 79, but he seems so much faster than that. He's a great player. His passing's 85. I would definitely consider getting this guy. This guy's probably one of my star players. I love this guy. I've had him on lots of reserve teams. He's really good. And then finally I'll move on to my front two. I have Klose and Gomez. I would probably consider this being the other way around, with Gomez in the centre forward and Klose in the strike. These both play with Bayern Munich and both German. The only reason why I say that is because Klose's head is 92, whereas Gomez's head is 88. That's still pretty good, so I didn't actually realise that. But anyway, 92 head from Klose, that's one of the best on the game. There's only a couple of players I can think off the top of my head that are actually better. Actually, probably only one, which is Tim Cahill with a 94 head. I think Drogba might have a better head actually, or it'll be matched. But anyway, yeah, you can get Marion and Eli to run up the wings and certainly cross it in, and Klose will score some heads for you. There's no doubt that he won't. And then Gomez is just a really good player. His shot's 83, but he seems so much better than that. His pace is 83 and all, and he is 6'2", so that's quite fast for a 6'2" person. He's got 88 head. His other stats aren't too good. His dribbling 77, which you would have thought to be a little bit better, but he's been in form a lot of times. This guy's also top goal scorer in the Bundesliga, so he's a really good player. He plays for Bayern Munich. And I would certainly say, out of this team, star players you should certainly buy is Gomez. Gomez is a monster. He's really good. I've had him in quite a few teams. I'd say Schweinsteiger if his pace was a little bit faster, so no, take that one back. Diego, just my opinion, I can't really think think there's too many people that think Diego's that good as I do, but he's also got an informed version, which I think his stats are a little bit better. I think he's an 84 rating when he's in form, and he's about 50 grand. And then finally Philip Lahm. Philip Lahm's just a great all-around player. His pace is really fast, his pace is really good, his dribbling's alright, his pass is good, and for a right back you can't really go wrong with 3,800 coins, because the only right back which has an 86 rating besides Lahm is Maicon, and he goes for 40,000 coins. So yeah, anyway, this has been my Bundesliga team. It's been Matters. Thanks for watching my video, and see you later.